Welcome to This Just In, a weekly news show highlighting the people and events in Newport News Public Schools. The summer months are drawing to a close, and soon students will be starting a new school year full of exciting opportunities. The first day of school is before Labor Day, with students arriving on Monday, August 26th. Here is some additional information to help you start a fantastic school year. If you have a child who is not registered for Newport News Public Schools, you can do it now through the online pre-registration process, which can be used anytime and from anywhere. After completing the process online, schools will contact parents and guardians to schedule an in-person appointment to finalize the registration process. Please remember, children who are 5 by September 30th must attend school. If your child is currently enrolled in any NNPS preschool program, families will not need to register them for kindergarten. For important enrollment information and exact details about the online pre-registration process, please visit the NNPS website. All students in Newport News Public Schools can receive free breakfast and lunch each day during the school year. No additional forms are needed to receive this healthy benefit. Please visit the Child Nutrition Services website for information on school menus and snacks. The Technology Department is working hard to place mobile devices in the hands of every student to support learning at school and at home. Students in preschool and kindergarten will be issued iPads that will be kept at school, while 1st through 12th grades will receive Google Chromebooks. Devices will be handed out at the start of the school year, with schools notifying families of the distribution dates. To ensure that every student has access to reliable internet away from school, eligible families can apply for no-cost internet solutions through the NNPS Connected at Home program. All students will be required to wear a properly displayed student ID throughout the school day, while on the school bus, attending school-sponsored activities, and during athletic and club activities on the school campus. Student IDs will be issued to all students at the beginning of the school year. The new IDs are replacing the T-Pass, so students who ride an NNPS school bus will be able to scan their student ID as they board and exit the bus. The new IDs may also be utilized in the cafeteria during lunch and in the library to check out books. The safety and well-being of all students and staff remains a top priority. Again, this school year, Newport News Public Schools will require all students to use clear backpacks every day. The school division will provide all students with a clear backpack at the beginning of the school year. NNPS is purchasing clear backpacks that are more durable than the ones used last school year. The new clear backpack is made of stronger PVC material with a reinforced bottom and seams, and are expected to last much longer than the previous version. If the clear backpack provided by NNPS is damaged beyond use or misplaced, families will be responsible for the purchase of a replacement backpack that meets the school division's guidelines. Recommended retailers include Amazon, Target, and Walmart. The school system is also working with community partners to assist families who may need replacement backpacks. To keep families informed, Newport News Public Schools provides student information, announcements, and grades through ParentView, an online website and mobile app. Register for access at your child's school or by visiting the online pre-registration page. Some families living outside of Newport News have heard about the excellent opportunities available in our schools and have elected to enroll their children on a tuition basis. If you would like to find out more information about applying for enrollment of non-resident students, contact the NNPS Business Department at 591-4511. To find out more information on any back-to-school topic, including registration, visit nnschools.org. The Newport News Public Schools Transportation Department takes pride in offering safe rides to all of our students, and getting kids to school safely starts at the bus stop. During the first week of school, pickup times may vary, so students should arrive at the bus stop 15 minutes before their scheduled pickup. If the bus is late, please remain at the bus stop for an additional 15 minutes. Call your school's front office if the bus still doesn't arrive. Normally, students should arrive at the bus stop 10 minutes early. On the way to the bus stop, students should always walk along the curb or as far away from the street as possible. They should also walk on the left side of the road facing traffic while keeping their eyes open for moving vehicles on driveways or side streets. Once at the bus stop, children should wait on the curb and should never run or play games in the street. Make sure your child is visible at the bus stop because the bus will only stop if children are present. If your child is waiting in a car or house, the bus driver may not stop. Once the school bus arrives, children should wait for the bus to make a complete stop before approaching. Students should enter the bus in a single file line and use the handrails for safety. If your student has to cross the street to get on the bus, wait for the bus driver to wave you on. Students should always cross in front of the bus where the driver can see them. And students should never walk directly alongside or behind the bus. Once on the bus, students should go directly to their seat, remain seated during the entire ride, hold their belongings in their lap, and keep the aisles clear. The bus driver needs to focus on driving the bus safely, so students should talk quietly to their friends and refrain from yelling or moving around on the bus. Parents, please do your part to explain these safety guidelines to your children. And please remind them not to take rides from strangers and to go directly home when the bus drops them off in the afternoon. Bus routes are assigned according to your child's home address. Newport News Public Schools' user-friendly Bus Stop Query and Zone Finder website allows parents and students to determine the bus stop closest to their home and the approximate walking distance to the bus stop. All students will be issued a new student ID, which families can use to track their children's location. Students simply swipe their student ID on a card reader as they board and exit the school bus. Parents and guardians will then receive notifications when their child gets on and off the school bus through the Here Comes the Bus website and app. Through this app, families can receive confirmation that their child's bus has arrived at the bus stop or at school and receive notifications when the bus is a certain distance from the bus stop. If your child needs bus transportation to or from a child care location within your school's attendance zone, please complete a Transportation Child Care Request form. Requests may be submitted online or at your child's school. Even if you've made this request in previous years, a new form must be completed each school year. If you do not plan on using a school bus to transport your child to and from school this year, you can email the Transportation Department to inform them. Please include each child's full name and school. If you have any questions about bus transportation, please contact your school's main office. Another common question for families is what supplies do students need to bring to school? School supply lists are already posted on school websites and some social media pages. The information is also available by going to the Back to School page on the school system's website. Along with supplies, please don't forget to see if your child's school has a specific dress code. And you'll also have the opportunity to find out about supplies and dress codes at your school's open house or orientation. For preschools and elementary schools, open house will take place on Thursday, August 22nd from 4 to 7 p.m. For middle schools, 6th grade orientation is on Wednesday, August 21st from 10 a.m. to noon with bus transportation provided. And later that day from 4 to 7 p.m., there will be an open house for all middle school students and parents. For high schools, 9th grade or new student orientation takes place on Friday, August 23rd from 8 to 11 a.m. with bus transportation provided. For a list of these dates and a calendar of the school year, visit the school system's website. When it's determined that schools will be closed or delayed in opening, the school system will make the announcements as early as possible. In case of inclement weather, please remember that a decision to close or delay the opening of schools cannot be made on the basis of a forecast alone. Conditions must be evaluated. Transportation personnel drive the streets starting at about 4 a.m. to determine safety conditions. The goal is to make a final decision by 6 a.m. so that local television and radio stations can make the announcement. For the most reliable and timely information, please check the information line at 757-283-7810, the administration office at 757-591-4500, the Newport News Public Schools website at nnschools.org, or NNPS TV on Cox 47 and Verizon Fios 17, as well as Roku and Apple TV. You can also follow NNPS on Facebook and Twitter. And the school system's families and staff will also receive notification through the telephone communication system. Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of This Just In. And check out more fun and informative videos at nnpstv.com to see the many great things happening in Newport News Public Schools. Thanks for watching and have a great school year.